What's happening, YouTube? My name is Ryan, and today on Tricrow Studios, we're going to take a look at the Kirk Hammett Bonebreaker EMG pickup set. Here we have an Ibanez RG350EX. You will notice that we have the bone breakers installed right here. One thing you also notice is it looks like there's actually a single coil pickup in here. There is not, it's just the cover. Right now I'm using this pick guard. However, I did just order a kind of a custom pick guard for this guitar from Storm Guitar. And that's going to be in a humbucker configuration. So keep an eye out on this channel if you are curious about the stuff from Storm Guitar. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, and I paid full price for the pickguard. But they've got some really cool stuff, and once it gets in, I'm going to do a video on kind of how it works on the guitar, even though it's just a pickguard. Also, I will be drilling a hole in probably this pickguard and definitely the other pickguard, because I also ordered the EMG TKO, that kill switch. So basically, it's extremely easy to install. It just goes right off of the tone, and then kind of goes in there, and then it goes to the output. But I'm gonna do a video on that as well when I get that. So what I want to do right now is use my three-way switch. If you're also curious about three-way switches, going from a five-way switch, I'll show you how that's done. I have another video on kind of how I wired this up. Very easy, but somewhat confusing in the instructions. But what I want to do, I'm going to use this three-way switch here, and I'm going to use a Fender Supersonic, and I'm going to go from bridge to neck to both of them, and I'll just do a couple of different sound samples. So if you are curious on what the old pickups sounded like versus the new pickups, I do have a sound sample here. One thing I do want you to note while you're listening, the old pickups may sound a little bit aggressive at first, but what you want to listen for is the high end. The high end kind of, I always found that, always is in like the week that I had it before I got the pickups, I always found that the high end was a little too much and it kind of got away from you, and it kind of sort of sounded like a deteriorating signal to me. That's just how it sounded to me. It may not sound, you may think they sound great, but that's how it sounded to me while I was playing with them and recording with them. The new pickups, the Bone Breaker set, when you listen to the comparison, listen to how clean it actually sounds, like how the distorted signal sounds clean, if that makes any sense, with these pickups here. So just something to listen to or listen for while you're listening to this. So that is the Kirk Hammett Bone Breaker set from EMG. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the set. Now, hopefully this was beneficial to your ears, as to whether you want to pick up these pickups or not for your guitar. I highly recommend it. It's an overall clean sound. It is a little annoying for this type of guitar. It's not the pickup's fault, but for this type of guitar, because I do have to go out and buy a Dremel and route out the cavity so things fit in there. But I did buy a battery cover or battery holder or whatever thing for the back of my guitar. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm doing that on the channel as well when that comes in. So yeah, it is a little annoying. So if you do have this guitar or something similar, extremely similar, be prepared to route things out on your guitar. So yeah, but yeah, hopefully this was helpful for you, and I highly recommend these pickups. Stay tuned for, again, the TKO. I am going to show you how I wired up the three-way switch to work with these pickups. Very easy. I'm going to be ordering a Floyd Rose original for this guitar to replace the Edge 3 that's in here. So I'm going to do a video on that. As well, I have Spurzell tuners coming in for my 7-string. And I do have the Fishman Fluence Modern pickups for the 7-string, so I'm going to do a comparison on that. Just to, something to let you know on what we are doing with this channel, or at least on my stuff with this channel as well. Anyway, I say good day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.